Recording. 3, 2.
What is up, folks? Welcome. This is episode number 4 of the Maximum Member Highlight, and I'm joined by none other than Mr. Jared Babb. Jared, welcome, man. Glad you take your time to come on board here with me. You do realize we got a mountain to climb. You know, Samantha hit a home run. You do realize that, right?
It's always a mountain with her.
I see that. So she has reminded you, like, how well she did. Did she tell you anything about that?
Every time we go to bed at night, she makes sure that.
All right, so we're gonna jump straight into this, man. Yesterday, I come to the gym. Cliff, who is my gym manager, walks outside. I say, "What's up, man? How was the weekend?" And his first words were to me, not, "Hey, Matt, how are you? Everything was great." Like, the first words out of his mouth were, "That dude can effing cook." And I said, I'm sorry, what? Who? And of course, he points over to your truck, and I said, "Jared." He goes, "Dude, seriously." So, man, what's up with that? Tell me a little about these food skills.
So it's something that I kind of started doing, and I made an Instagram for it and stuff like that. I have 3 different grills now that I use pretty regular. And
You have an Instagram for your food?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's, go ahead and plug that in there. It's Babbass Barbecue.
Go for it.
BABBASS Barbecue. So
That is one of the coolest names I think I've ever heard.
check that one out.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's just one of those things that I love to do. So I do it all the time now.
Wow, man, that's incredible because Cliff is one of those guys that he's pretty straightforward about what he says, and if something's bad, he'll tell you it's bad. And then when he came at me like that, I was like, "Whoa, maybe I need to check this out. Maybe I need to check out what he's going on." So what did you cook this past weekend that was?
We did a brisket and some pork belly burn-ins and macaroni. I think that was it.
He brought up the brisket. I do remember that.
The brisket, I'm not gonna lie, the brisket was good. Not my best, but it was good.
I'm a fan of brisket. Let's just leave it at that, right? All right. So you and Samantha have a pretty unique situation in that you both coming into the gym and you both working out. That is definitely not the norm because most of the time, husband and wife combinations when it comes to fitness go in the opposite direction. What was the key to that? Give me some insight.
Well, I mean, so we both started dieting at the same time, but then she started working out, and I could see her kind of changing, and I was like, well, I'll try it out. So I did, and then from then on, it was like we were just kind of encouraging each other, and I don't know.
It's really awesome because again that is a testimony to both of you.
Right.
One of the first things that she said to me in the interview when I interviewed her back a couple of weeks ago was, "I'll admit it, Jared's the cook." She admitted that right off the bat. She's like, "Well, we wanted it just made it easier to cook the same things instead of 2 different things. You know, one for me, one for him, and blah blah blah."
Right.
So with your experience cooking, how much easier does it make it?
It really sucks. Because you wanna cook just really really good stuff all
Correct.
the time, and you want to cook stuff that for Instagram,
Yes.
nice cool stuff, to take pictures of. So you have to find certain things that are good for you. That,
Correct. Best
it's
of both worlds.
It's hard, but we make it. We make it work.
Man,
so.
hey, that's what it's all about. So let me just review a couple things that she told me last time,
Right.
and I'm going to get your point of view on this. So obviously you're married.
Right.
You have kids. Your kids play sports.
Yeah.
You have a full-time job just like she does.
Right.
What hobbies do you have besides cooking is that your
I
thing?
mean, that's pretty much it.
Well, it can be time-consuming.
Right. I mean, I used to bow fish, and I used to hunt a lot more than I do now, but
Bow fish, like literally bow and fish.
Yeah. One of my buddies, he had an airboat, and we would go out on it pretty much every weekend and bow fish.
That is officially a first. I'll have to say I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that bow fish.
One of the most fun things you'll ever do.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a different topic for a different day on a
Right.
different conversation. I can't wait to hear more about that. But that's so your hobbies, your kids, your wife, your job. How do you fit in an hour at the gym?
I take my lunch break.
Yeah.
Come here, work out, and then
That seems
after
to be
that, that's pretty much it.
well. That's all you need. I mean, you need an hour.
Right.
30 to 45 minutes is if you're super intense, but it depends on what your goal is.
Right.
An hour is plenty of time.
Yeah, and we used to take 30, 45 minutes after the kids would go to sleep, and we'd do something at home too. But
Yeah.
we don't do that quite as much now. But
Yeah, I found a lot of people. One of the biggest things that I have seen in the fitness world is the atmosphere of a gym makes a big difference.
Yep.
Plus, when you get a personal trainer. So
Right.
so you and Samantha both have a personal trainer. Talk about that a little bit.
yeah, well, so I started out with Lance, just trying to lose weight. That worked out. Lost 25 pounds in
Wow.
3 months. But at the same time, I was gaining muscle too that
Yeah.
I didn't really realize I was gaining.
Yeah.
And now with Danny, like I can really tell that I'm gaining muscle. Like I'll
Yeah.
look at myself and I'll be like, "What's up?"
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
What's up? I like
Yeah.
it. Like, what's up?
but yeah.
So how much weight have you lost overall?
Overall, since I started, probably like 75 pounds. I kind
Golly.
of quit keeping up.
Well, you don't need to at any
right.
point after that.
Yeah.
That is remarkable. I didn't know it was that. I knew you'd had a big change,
Yeah.
but I didn't know it was 75 pounds.
Yeah,
That
there's
is
several
incredible.
pictures. There's several pictures of me and her just when we were at our worst.
But you know what we need? Seriously, this is all serious. This is on side note, tangent mode here. We need to see that, and the reason we need to see that is because if you can lose 75 and she can lose 80, and you can see a visual of the before and after of
Right.
that. Again, the whole reason we do this is because we want, number one, we want to share your story of how
Right.
what you did and how you did it.
Yeah.
But number two, the other reason is we want to inspire somebody to try it. You know,
Right.
most people, they can't, and I'll tell you just like I told her, most people can't even fathom. They can't even fathom losing 75 pounds.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
But when they see somebody that has kids, is married, has a job, has hobbies,
Right.
that are making time for that, then maybe it will inspire them to do the same thing.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So how long per se have you been working out overall?
Just working out. It's been since. Let's see. I guess it's been 4 or 5 months. 5 months.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good results in 5 months, if I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
say so.
I feel really good about it.
Yeah.
So what I've done.
Let's talk about this too. Let's dive in a little bit to your weekly routine. So most people that have success in the gym, in and outside of the gym, from the health and fitness point of view, is they have a weekly routine that they stick to. Talk about your weekly routine a little bit and how big of an impact that's played on what you've done.
Well, so it's kind of I've kind of gotten out of routine now, but getting in a routine makes it so much easier to do like what I do here.
Correct.
Coming in, and then at the same time with cooking, I make sure that I at the beginning of the week cook all my chicken,
Really cool.
cook all my broccoli, and get it all ready for lunch. Get everything ready. It's everything's so much easier when I'm in a routine, but right now I'm not.
Yeah,
really
I
in it,
got
but,
you. Well, nothing's normal in 2020 if I do say so
Oh,
myself.
definitely
Everything's
not.
ridiculous. But the thing too is that one of the biggest challenges that I have found with people in the gym is they don't want to spend the time to cook their food, even though that's the best way to do it. Now, FYI, we're going to have some services here where we have ready-to-go meals. Keep an eye out for that. That's coming soon. But when in your situation, with you having, we're going to get more into this 3 grill thing, by the way. 3 grills.
Okay.
That's pretty impressive. When you plan this out, what you plan out and what you schedule actually gets done.
Right.
And that's one of the things that's huge,
Exactly.
especially with outside of the gym. Because if you don't have your food lined up, it's going to be a struggle to actually get a result in the gym to see anything. So that's thoroughly impressive that you are into cooking that much, and obviously you enjoy it.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he has his own Instagram page for food. It's unbelievable, right? So I got to check that out seriously. But so your goal was your initial goal to lose 75 pounds or?
So initially it was like, you know what, we just had kids. Like we need to try to,
Of course.
get ourselves in better shape.
Of course.
And then it was like, well, I'm losing. And I'm losing a lot. And then it was like, well, I guess I can just keep doing that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as soon as I get down to, I don't know, I haven't really decided like how far I want to get down.
Yeah.
That's why like right now, training with Danny, like
Yeah.
I just want to build muscle.
There you go. Well, you've lost 75 pounds. It's time to add it on because you're going to be able to see it better.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you have 75 pounds of extra weight on that, which
Yeah.
probably majority of it was body fat, you can't see it as good.
Yeah.
You can't see your muscle. Everybody's
Right.
got a 6-pack weight deep down, right? So let's talk about this just a little bit. Your food. Give me a normal day. Walk me through a normal day eating wise.
So when I'm doing it right, when we have everything, and when we went grocery shopping on Sunday, and in the morning, I have like low sugar oatmeal, and a couple of eggs. And then, I'll have a snack about 10:30 or so, some almonds, apple. And then at lunch, I'll have grilled chicken, broccoli. Then a little bit later on, I'll have another little snack, almonds and apple. And then after that, it's just whatever I get at home,
I got you.
But not in excess most of the time. Just, something good, but
yeah,
to kind of reward myself for making it through the day,
of course. I mean, when you've lost 75, you can probably jump off the beaten path just a little bit, and it probably won't affect you as much, even though you don't want to get in a habit of that.
Yeah, you don't want to.
So what about water? Are you a fan of water?
Oh, man, yeah.
How much water do you get a day?
Well, I mean, I drink at least 2 of these a
awesome.
day, so
that's enough. That's enough in itself, right? So any supplements that you take? Any pre-workouts? Any post-workouts? What's that look like?
What is it? The pre-workout? BAMF.
Yep.
It's good. That's what
it
I
works.
use for. Oh,
it works.
Yeah, it makes my face itch.
We can't say what that actually stands for on the.
Oh yeah. No.
But it works.
Yeah, it's really good. And then I just use all 9 amino acids.
Yeah.
After workouts.
Well, amino acids is important too because it's the building blocks of it all.
Right.
Basically, what it comes down to. So, all right. So, what's your favorite exercise in the gym and why?
I know a lot of people say this, but definitely deadlift. It makes you
really?
feel like a complete bad-A.
Yeah, you do
just lifting that much weight.
Pretty much covers just about every muscle group.
You think about it though, it's like, look at all this weight I just picked up.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's impressive.
Right.
It's impressive to me. It always has been how the body can respond when you test it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's always been an amazing part of me. When you see somebody like Danny who lift all that weight that he does, like I have no desire to do that absolutely ever, but I think it's super cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it just pushes the body to the limit, man.
Right.
It's thoroughly impressive. So, all right. So what I'm getting, let's just sum this up, man. We'll let you get back to work and your workout and all that stuff. Let's just sum this up. So what I'm hearing on everything that you're saying is you're a foodie.
Oh, definitely.
You're a foodie. When did you realize that? What age? Sounds like you're a pro.
I don't know, man. I guess I've just always liked food, and
yeah.
I mean, there's really no age that I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
Now, whenever I started cooking more,
yeah,
it was probably about 4 years ago.
So what about these 3 grills? Tell me about these 3 grills. Break it down right quick.
So I've got started out with a big green egg.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it, and you can only get so much done with it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went on and got a pellet grill. I got a Pit Boss pellet grill.
Heard about those.
Yeah, and so it makes things easier. You can't. You get more like smoke out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Although some people will be like, it's not real smoke. 'Cause you plug it in. Well, whatever you want to say. But anyways, you got that, and I've got more space on it to use it, and it makes it a whole lot easier for overnight cooks, stuff like that. I can set it, go to bed, get back up, check on my stuff.
Nice.
Then I have a barrel that gets a ton of smoke. It's just a barrel smoker.
Literally a barrel. It's a
Yeah.
barrel. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that. I'm not a cooker.
Yeah, well, but it gets a whole lot more smoke, and it's more fun to cook on.
Really?
Yeah, as far as a smoker goes, yeah, it's more fun.
Nice, man. That's really, you've educated me today because I didn't know anything about that. Wow. So, what's your goal now? Do you have one in mind that you'd like to?
As of right now, it's just get big.
Got you.
Yeah, I wanna gain muscle and just.
Well, you're with the right guy to do
like
that. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Out on the beach.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. That's an excellent goal
man.
because everybody has a visual of that. I think
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna wrap this up, man, because I know you got to get back to work. And again, I appreciate your time, man. Appreciate you coming in and sharing because y'all have a very, very unique story you and your wife do. So I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. So non-fitness related, I like these. I don't know why I like this. This is one of my favorite parts of an interview. So what is your favorite thing that you have bought this year? Favorite thing?
Okay, so it'd have to either be my Pit Boss grill, or I just bought a bunch of shorts from Bird Dogs. They're probably the most comfortable workout shorts I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah, and they've got built-in underwear, so
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Makes it easier.
Oh yeah.
Less laundry.
Right.
Got you. So what's something that you do every day that you wish you could automate? Something you could do every day?
If someone else would just like wash my body for me in the mornings, so I didn't have to get up and do it myself.
It's a time thing.
I'll just lay there and let them do it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is. I did not expect that. Did not expect you to say that, but that is definitely interesting. I don't know. I've got no suggestions for you.
Maybe
just
get me
FYI.
dressed too. That would work out.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. All right, last question here, man. This might change once you get that beach body that you want, right?
Okay.
But right now, who would play you in a movie?
So literally, my initial thought was either Jack Black or Russell Crowe.
Good one.
So then Sydney said Chris Pratt.
It's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
think I'm gonna go with Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is a good one.
I think I'll go with Chris Pratt.
Good-looking dude. Pretty
yeah.
good shape.
Yeah.
So, because Jack Black and even Russell Crowe in some of his movies, you can go either way.
Right.
You can go.
Not really Jack Black.
Yeah.
Especially not anymore.
Yes, really, really. But Chris Pratt's a good one. Excellent. Jared, I appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it. This has been
Thank you.
been good. So if you're out there and if you are out there in Facebook land and you want to sit where he's sitting, then send me a message below, because the main reason we do this is because we want to share stories just like his and his wife's, the incredible accomplishments they've had, the successes they've had at Maximum Health and Fitness, because we want to inspire the next person to come in and do the exact same thing. That's what it's all about. So if you want to jump in this seat, jump in the hot seat, get on the mic with Matt, then make sure you send me a message below. And that is a wrap. Y'all have a good day. So I'm told this is called an end card. This is where I'm supposed to get you to like and subscribe and comment and share and all that good stuff. And can you put a donate button on it? I mean, if you want to donate money, just start pushing buttons. I'm good. Either way, I'm okay. If you don't know what all that means, I got nothing for you.